I know I don't usually stream at this hour at all, if ever, anymore. Um, I don't know. I just wanted to stream this for a while. I was going to stream this the few last nights, but I haven't been feeling really up to it lately. Um, it's a. I disabled the chat for one reason. That the fact that I want to talk about some personal topics today, and I don't really give a shit about the chat right now. I don't want to discuss my personal stuff with anyone. I just want to talk about it because I just wanted to get it out of my chest while I play some solitaire. I've been playing for the past like hour or so. I was editing, but then I don't know. These thoughts kept dwelling in my mind, and it's really sad. Since last stream, when I left off, I was genuinely feeling really happy and excited about my life. I just realized I'm using this model. I didn't think about it. My model looks so silly to compared to what I'm gonna talk about. Jesus. Oh well, it's whatever. Whatever. My cat won't stop meowing. Whatever. Well, what I wanted to talk about is, I don't know. It just feels like a whiplash, probably, for anyone who listened to the other stream at the end, and I'm like super excited, and then here I'm like, no, actually, I feel like shit. Things happen in life sometimes, and it's out of my control. Even when I try my best, and I am trying my best, especially when it's something that I give a shit about, things just don't turn out the way I want, or ever in general. Only when I'm working on my projects does something actually turn out how I want, right? Or at least closer. If you wonder what the music in the background is, I'm listening to Ampilia while I, just to relax a little bit. It's my favorite band. I mean, it's gonna be there for something. And I don't know. I mean, as I said before in the stream, I'm trying to socialize IRL a lot more. And at first I felt like I was succeeding, but then at the end of the day, I realized that any connection I've been making so far, or that I did and they're not there anymore because things happen, obviously, they don't truly understand me, and I don't think they will. But it's not because they're stupid or anything. Well, maybe. Okay, I'm joking. I'm sorry. It's because even when I tell people how I feel or what my circumstances are, right? They don't seem to grasp it at all. And it's not like I just bombard them with a bunch of shit. I slowly kind of, work up to it, talking about one's feelings or whatnot. It's just basic, right? What I'm saying is just basic stuff. Anyone's life circumstances are different. I am aware of that. And I usually don't ask anything personal on anyone unless it's something that's alarming, or I'm kind of noticing, okay, yeah, fuck, I don't have any possible moves. And I'm noticing something alarming. I'm like, hey man, everything fine? Like, what's going on, right? And usually what happens is most people prefer to just be like, no, I don't want to talk about it. And it's like, well, okay. And I don't press them on it because I understand that some people just don't want to talk about their personal problems on certain moments. Or even if you notice something, it's like, hey, maybe I wouldn't like to talk about this. And it's like, I understand, right? But when they do, which happens, and it happened lately, actually, even if I give my advice, my genuine advice, and I try my best, it's like people, at the end of the day, okay, fuck. that was really fast. I got out of the movement really fast. People still act like nothing happened. I'm like, well, for me, that's a lot, actually, because it helps me understand the person better. And I think, to form a genuine connection with anyone ever, talking about friendship or even get closer to your family, they have to understand you, or at least understand what your circumstances are, at the very least, right? or at least understand, oh, you're like this because this happened, I see, or oh, I understand why you feel that way because this happened, right? And it's like, yeah, thumbs up, all right, yeah, exactly. But sometimes, even when I did, the few times I did lately, because yeah, people IRL, I tell, well, not all the time. I didn't tell all of them yet, obviously, because it's like, okay, every person is different. I'm gonna tell everyone, hey, this happened to me, by the way, this happened to me. It's like, okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. First of all, I have to feel comfortable, and second of all, it has to be relevant in the moment. Which, funny enough, a few months ago, I was kind of forced to talk about something that I don't really like talking about this, or even feel forced to talk about it. Felt extremely shameful, even if these people were like, hey, there's nothing wrong with that, you didn't do anything wrong. And I'm like, I know I didn't do anything wrong, but in my head I still feel like it's my fault, like all of it. So there's nothing I can do about it, you know. I still feel shameful about that fact, no matter what I do. Even if they keep reassuring me, hey, everything's fine, you didn't do anything wrong, it still feels like I did something wrong, because in my head, I feel like I deserve it. I felt like, you know, hey, I deserve this. I mean, you know, because I guess my brain is trying to work on whatever happened to me. Well, I know what happened to me, but I'm not gonna fucking say it straight. That the things that happened to me, I deserve them, you know? My cat, I'm sorry. My cat is... Jesus Christ, my fucking cat. Oh, that was loud. That's loud. Wait a minute. The music is very low right now. I just don't want to get copyright or anything. But, you know, I know this is not like a weird thing. I've seen people sometimes talk about similar things, saying, I feel like it's my fault even though I know I did nothing wrong, blah blah blah. I know it's not my fault. I mean, I was just a child, blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, I know, I understand, but it's still very shameful to talk about something when you don't want to, and especially when it's something that makes you feel awful, right? And at the moment, it made me feel so awful, I had to excuse myself to be alone for a moment, because I don't know, I just don't feel like I could rely on anyone at this point. And it's not like people's fault. I finished, by the way. Holy shit. Let's go! Another one. So it's not people's fault that I feel this way. I mean, I like to try. You know, I want to change. I want to be able to, like, feel comfortable opening up and not being scared that things will turn out horribly if I do. Which the few times in my life, you know, and the entirety of my life, that I express myself emotionally on any circumstances, right, on any kind of problem that I had in my life, things always turn out bad. And it's not like, you know, it's not like I'm aggressive or anything, because when I feel bad, I'm like the opposite of aggressive. I mean, I'm feeling bad. So when I feel bad, I usually, I first try to see, can I talk to someone about this? And then usually realize, no, not really. So then I just, so what I do is I either, I crawl in bed, and just, like, you know, handle it, you know, suck it up, I guess, and try to, like, not go crazy on my own. Or what I do is I get in the corner of the room and I try to embrace myself, to kind of, it's like I'm trying to hold myself in place of not doing anything, you know. I'm like, you know, don't do anything and don't think about it, just forget about it, and let's pretend that everything's all right, you know. Like, let's just move on, right? Because things happen once and it's not gonna happen again. Or at least that's why I like to tell myself that it's not gonna happen again, even though it happens again, and it keeps happening, and it's just a cycle of constant reminders of the loneliness that I'm gonna have to be bracing all my life, which is, like, fine. Like, I understand not everybody can, like, get close to everyone, which is fine. I understand. But I've been thinking lately that maybe, well, it's not something that I even can control at this point. Like something that is inevitable in my life. And it's like, well, it doesn't matter how good I can be. It doesn't matter how better I can be. It doesn't matter how genuinely interested I could be in anyone's friendship or anything. It is meant to never be all of it. And I've been thinking, if that's gonna be like, my circumstances my whole life, and I'm not gonna get the life that I always wanted, which is a normal life. I want to have a normal life, alright? I don't want like, oh, I wanna be super crazy famous. I wanna be like, wow, I wanna have a lot of money. I wanna be rich. I want all of this and that. I wanna be like a very well-known artist. I wanna do all this stuff. Not really. The circumstances that I grown up with and everything that has happened has led me to not really be ambitious at all. I don't feel like I need to be ambitious, and like it will be like cool, yeah, to have a lot of money, no shit. But at the end of the day, I don't feel it necessary in my life. For most of the part, I used to have a life that was worse than what it is right now. So what I do is just, remember, hey, it could be worse. And then I get better in the moment. And then I'm like, but why do I still feel like shit? I got to a level where I can say, well, thank God that I got the most basics of a normal life. That's great. That alone made me a lot happier in my life. But then it's like, but why is my happiness not permanent already? Like, what is going on? And I'm like, why am I still sad? Why am I still feeling like this? I got what I wanted, a normal life for once, right? Well, I mean, not entirely, but it's very close to a normal one, which is what I always wanted. I just wanted a normal life, and I got it at like, let's say 60-70%, and that's like that alone, that realization years ago made me very happy. Well, I say years ago, but it was like, fuck, what year are we? 2024? Oh, fuck. Like, 2020... Fuck. Like 2 years? 3 years? Around that time. I'm really bad with time, sorry about that. I was just thinking, I'm trying to be more normal. I just realized that I could do this. As in, not myself. I know that not everyone is normal. Everyone has their own things. And usually, every time I meet someone, I just assume that they have as much of a complex life as myself. Which that alone makes me feel more... I don't know. It makes me feel like I can understand them more when I think, hey, this person probably went through a lot. So I'm just gonna... I don't treat them like a victim or anything, because I don't want to do that in general with anyone. Because if I told someone my circumstances, right, or the stuff that happened in my life for whatever reason, and they treated me like a victim, I'd be like, oh, man, fucking stop, shut up. Like, I don't want to be seen like that, because I'm choosing not to be one, right? I'm choosing right now to not let that affect me. I am trying my best, right? Which is, the only thing I can do, honestly. And, am I stupid? There you go. Which is the best I can do. I mean, it's not like I can go to the past and fix things. That's not a thing. Oh, fuck. That's not really a possibility. It's not like I can be like, go to the past and be like, wow, I wish that never happened to me. Wow, I wish I knew this before that. Or, all of that stuff. I think everyone has that thought one time or another where they're like, man, I wish I could go to the past and fix a thing. Or maybe I could like stop myself from doing this. That would be cool. Or maybe I could like not go through this. I could maybe choose to do that. But at the end of the day, everyone is like, a victim of something once in their life. And there's really nothing we can do to stop it. So, oh my god, I got out of moments immediately. So, I think the best thing is to live life as it comes by, and if something happens, deal with it, which is what I've been doing my whole life. Man, that cat won't shut up, Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. But well, I was thinking that I don't want to do that anymore. I'm tired. Lately I've been feeling like, I always try my best for everything, especially when I'm meeting someone or I'm like trying to make friends with someone. I always try to be understanding, I'm trying to like, hey, this person is probably like, maybe they're going through something, blah blah blah, I'll try my best to maybe like see if I can make them feel comfortable the best they can, because that's the point of meeting people and stuff. It's the point of just being a person, discussing the things you like, blah blah blah, it's like, oh, I like that stuff, oh, you don't like that, well, it's cool, I don't mind, like, people are free to enjoy whatever they want, and IRL, I'm a lot more lenient to people's taste, because it's like, oh, I don't care if you like something I don't like. I mean, you can still enjoy it. I'm just not gonna talk about it with you because there's nothing for me to say about it except negative things. You don't want to hear that. So, and I still try to be honest, I'm just going to say, no, I don't like that. And that's enough, I still express myself similarly to what I do online, but not too much, because I'm not going to assume everyone knows fucking really weird terms, and they're going to be like, what the fuck does that mean? It's like, never mind. Forget about it. Yeah, that's just basic socializing online, and then IRL is different, but it's as long as you're yourself, I think it's fine. But lately I've been feeling like giving up entirely on people, on like caring too much, because I feel like since I never really have anyone to rely on when I'm feeling awful, which happens sometimes, it's not all the time, obviously, but it happens sometimes when something hits me and I'm like still dwelling on it and I can't stop myself from dwelling on it. It's unstoppable, and it's sometimes something happens and then it goes to a slippery slope of complete utter disappointment on my actions or someone else's actions, and the fact that I can't change anything. So it's depressing at some point. But I live with that. Constantly I'm being let down by the people that I thought will not let me down. And it's, a lot of people say that's pretty depressing what I'm saying right now. But that's just part of life. I assimilate that, that the fact that so the fact that people most of the time, oh fuck, I'm silly, I didn't realize that, the fact that people usually, someone told me this today, because I was actually trying to talk about this to someone else first, right? And they told me that a lot of people lack emotional intelligence, something that I never heard before, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean exactly? What are you talking about? Right? What? Wait, I'm gonna try again. Wait a minute. No fucking way. We got fucked in the ass near the end. Alright, fuck. Alright, so, and they told me that, and I'm like, what does that mean? And it's like, well, it's like empathy, but like, also if you, because I told them that sometimes when I express myself emotionally, people don't seem to understand me, even though I know that I have a lot of flexibility, and I am very eloquent in expressing myself and how I feel. And it drives me fucking mad. Like, it's frustrating when there's someone that is very close to you and knows the stuff that happened in your life, and somehow they still don't understand how you feel. And it's like, how is this hard to you? How do you not understand what I'm literally telling you? Like, it's so simple. This happened, so obviously I feel like this. It's very basic stuff. How are people lacking of this? And then this person said, well, maybe, some people are usually not, they don't dwell too much into certain things, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, how hard is it to find anyone that could understand me? I'm not talking about fucking therapists. I mean, therapists, that's their fucking job, alright? Obviously, they're going to understand me, but it's not like they want to be my friend or anything. It's not like they want to be close to me. They just want to help me, professionally, that is, which is fine. I respect that. I think that's great. Oh, fuck. I just realized. There you go. My bad. Alright. But it's just, it's so depressing that the fact that there is people, fuck. Sorry, I got a little distracted thinking about something else. There is people in this world that don't understand emotions, like, as in what they're told to them. I was like, dude, if someone feels bad, they feel bad. It's that simple. Or sometimes they get defensive about something that is not even about them, and it's like, what the fuck are you on? I'm not even talking about you, man. You need to calm down. What is going on? Right? Like, I had someone get defensive on me for being sad about something specific, and they were like, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, I'm not talking about you. What the fuck? Do you not read what I'm saying? I'm literally not talking about you. Calm down, bitch. I mean, at the moment I didn't say that. At the moment I was actually really sad, because I'm like, why are you being like that? Man, I'm feeling awful. What the hell is wrong with you? I got out of moments again. So, it's just, things happen. And at this point, I feel like, I don't know, I just can't rely on anyone for anything. Which, I mean, it's fine. You already kind of lived like that for, like, I was in isolation for 2 whole years. I'm not talking about the pandemic, by the way. I'm talking about me choosing to do that. I decided to cut off any kind of human contact outside of my family. And even then, I tried to avoid my family, because I was going through a phase of extreme paranoia and just, thinking this is best for me. No one can do anything to me if I'm not with anyone, which is, it left me into a worse state than what I was in at the moment for doing that, or for choosing to do that for 2 whole years. I was, I don't know, I think I became actually insane at some point. Which, I mean, I delved into a lot of things that didn't make sense. My mind was going through places that I didn't even understand, and I'm like, a lot of the times I will, like, have weird thoughts that didn't make sense, and I'm not gonna dwell too much into it, because it was gonna get really grim. I'm not talking about suicide, by the way. I'm talking about something else in general. Just my mind going crazy, and I'm like, what's going on? And now that I'm, like, normal, kinda, and talking to people, I feel a little weirded out, even to this day. I still feel weirded out about it, even though I shouldn't, because it's like, this is normal, right? And it's like, yeah, it is. But why do I feel like, I feel like completely isolated, even when I'm surrounded by people? Because I feel like I'm still not fully there. Even though I want to be there, even though I am there, I still feel like I'm not entirely there right now. Oh my god. That cat won't stop meowing. I'm getting tired. Actually, this is the first time I feel tired of hearing that. I need to put more music in the background. Wait a minute. I can't. The Silent Hill 2 soundtrack will be cool for this. It's been a while since I listened to it. It's very low, by the way, so you won't really hear it much. I don't remember the last time I listened to this. Wow, it's been a while. I'm gonna put it a little lower. It's been a while since I listened to this. That's weird. It's bringing me like... I remember the times I listened to this outside. It feels weird. I remember listening to this a lot in high school. Which was hell, by the way. I didn't like high school. But it wasn't because of the teachers or anything. It was just the fact that what my life was in the moment wasn't really that good. But you know, I had good moments though, so I'm fine. But as I was saying, isolating yourself from people in general is not a good idea. I was basically on my own, alone. And I chose to do that voluntarily because I thought at the moment that was the best thing for me. Until one day, a classmate from a faculty, whatever you want to call it, right, came to my house out of nowhere. I wasn't home, by the way, at the moment. I was actually outside. It was like early evening, like almost evening, and I was outside. I will be outside a lot around this time where I was isolated because I didn't want to be home. I didn't want to, I don't know, I didn't want to be around anyone, so I will be outside in like kind of hidden areas or like kind of isolated places so I could avoid people in general. They freak me out. They still kind of freak me out, but not in a way that I feel like endangered by them anymore. More in a way that like I just get a little nervous because I'm not really used yet to be around people. Even though I like to, like, I really like to be extroverted. I like to like hang out. I like to have people around, you know. I really like that, but I still feel freaked out sometimes with strangers. I mean, mostly because I don't know how to react. Sometimes I get a little overwhelmed. So it's you know, that's obviously because of the fact that I was like isolated for 2 years. Well, around 2 years. I can't count the exact days that I was like that. But the thing is that this classmate showed up at my house and asked about my well-being, which was extremely strange to me, at least, because that I mean, that doesn't really happen. Okay, I need a fucking moment. I don't know what's fucking wrong with my cat. I need to check that real quick if you don't mind. I'll be right back. I just checked the cat and it's meowing again. I cannot. Okay, I'll be right back again. Sorry about that. Well, I checked on him closer. It didn't work. Alright. This fucking sucks. I'm actually tired of hearing him. I'm not even joking at this point. I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired of just like fucking everything. Alright. I'll be right back again. I just want him to be quiet. I just want to be quiet. I want to be alone. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. I checked again. Um, he has food and water, and like everything's clean, everything's fine. So I have no idea what the fuck he wants. I literally check on him. I touch his head. I rub his belly. He's still bitching. I don't know what the fuck he wants. He's annoying. Goddamn. There's people. What the fuck is that sound? I cannot, man. I want to be left alone. Once. Now. I think I'm going crazy. Alright, I'll be right back. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'll be right back. Well, for the first time in my life, I yelled at a cat. That worked, I think. I never yelled at a cat in my life. I usually just check on them. Oh my god, that didn't fucking work. If he meows again, I swear to fucking god. Okay, I cannot fucking do this anymore. I'll be right back again. I just want it to be fucking over. I cannot stand it. It's been like an hour meowing. I cannot fucking do this. I'll be right back. Took the cat outside. You know, even though he's not supposed to be outside right now, because I don't know. I don't know. I mean, he could be. It's not like there's anything dangerous outside, but you know. It's not like he's gonna do something stupid outside, but you know. Fuck it. I'm tired. I want it to be quiet. Just fucking quiet. Just shut up for a moment, please. Please, for 1 second. I don't want anyone around me for 1 second. I don't want to hear anything. My bad. I feel like a little unhinged. I'm at the border of going just complete rabid, you know. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, this classmate. So, you know, I go back home. You know, I come back home and my mom is like, "Hey, this classmate, you know, this friend of yours, right? This classmate showed up at our house today asking about you, because he said that he tried to contact you for seeing if you like something that he found, and then he finds all this weird shit, and some people saying that you know, he was like worried as shit, saying that people are saying that you killed yourself and blah 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 blah." And I'm like, no, I didn't even do any activity online at all. I tried to avoid people at all. And him seeing those things online alarmed the fuck out of him, to the point that he showed up at my house, worried. People were saying that really weird shit was happening to me, and I'm like, no. Nothing was happening to me, actually. Nothing. Right? And, you know, I didn't know what to feel at that moment. I was like, you know, and I told my mom, "Hey, did he give you any contact?" She's like, "Yeah, I mean, he left me his phone number, you know, do you want it?" And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I decided to install again WhatsApp, because I had it uninstalled for a long time. And when I installed it again, oh, this is gonna sound so fucking bad. Alright, so I don't know why I did that. I didn't make this public ever. Oh, fuck it. So when I installed WhatsApp again, I saw a lot of contacts that I didn't know who they were. I didn't remember these people, even though they were meant to be like close people of mine. And I was just confused. Some of them talked to me, you know, or I talked to them asking, "Who is this?" And they're like, "What? You don't remember me?" And it's like, "It's me, blah 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 blah." And I'm like, I was genuinely lost. And that's that isn't good. At the moment, I didn't know what to think. I wasn't as alarmed as I should have been, because I was just thinking, oh, maybe it's like a casual person that I met maybe once or twice in my life, and you know. But it's like, you know, I met with one of them, and things escalated extremely quickly. Like, they were like looking at me freaked out. They were freaked out to look at me. They were like, "Oh my god, it's actually you." And I'm like, "I'm sorry," you know, like, yeah, I mean, we talked on WhatsApp. You told me that you were a friend or something, right? But they couldn't believe that I was in front of them in the moment, and I was just very confused. I you know, I thought maybe it was because it was a long time, and I'm like, oh. But then I was later in my understanding that I was actually, you know, I spent a long time with this person in my life, you know. And for some reason my memory wasn't really working. Which when I realized that, and I remember a few things, I felt well, I felt like a wait. There's no, oh my god, I get out of movement again. What I was saying again, at the moment I felt like, I don't know, I just felt like freaked out, because I didn't think that will happen. But I guess, you know, I assumed, and I still assume this, because I haven't really gone to therapy after this. I never really had any kind of therapy session after this incident, which was, was it 2 years ago? My memory's failing me again. I don't know why I'm talking about this. But yeah, basically my memory failed for a moment there. So yeah. I don't think I want to talk about that any longer, but the thing is, isolating myself wasn't a good idea. But now that I'm socializing, and I think people are liking me for once, I still don't feel there. And most of the time, I still feel like people see me like a freak. Which, I mean, I don't want to be one. Hopefully I'm not. But, you know, it's just something that happens. Someone told me today that, oh, people do that because they're projecting on you. They see their insecurities in you. And I'm like, is it really? I mean, with everything that has happened in my life, I wouldn't be surprised if that makes me a freak. You know, I mean, I am one. I am aware that I'm not entirely normal, but I want to be, or at least I want to be perceived as normal, because I'm not like looking to hurt people specifically, which I think is what, you know, I'm pretty sure that at least to me, right, people that I will try to avoid are people that are not good, like to me, you know, or like in general. I'd be like, oh, this person is like an actual evil, very evil, selfish, and crazy. I don't want to be around this person at all. But you know, some people just seem to avoid people who are weird, and I understand. You know, things that are not like easily obvious, I guess. People get alarmed by that, and I know, you know, I don't blame people if they don't like me. You know, I just assume that most of the time. I'm like, well, I mean, who the fuck likes me? They gotta be weird, or they just not know me enough to not like me. Which is what I assume most of the time, because so far, with my socializing IRL, I haven't met anyone that gets to know me like at least a little bit that isn't like either like repulsed or freaked out, or just like, you know, they're like, wait, you need therapy. I don't think I want to hang around with someone as unstable as you. And I'm like, I didn't even do anything. I just said how I feel, right? I just said how I felt about certain things, like in my life, right? Like, oh, you know, I feel like this because this happened to me, or, you know, this happened, and blah blah blah. You know. Oh my god, I just realized this. My bad. I'm a little too distracted. I can't even play solitaire. And you know, I just people usually don't want to be around people that are not like happy. Which is not. I wish it wasn't like that. I want to believe that it's not like that. But it is. When I'm feeling at my lowest and I'm depressed for whatever reason, right? I'm scared to even like try to open up to anyone, because I know that they're not gonna be happy, or they're gonna see me as a burden, which happened already a few times. Well, actually a lot of times, but you know, never mind. But I don't know. I just realized I could do that. But you know, I just don't rely on anyone now. I'm trying not to, even when I feel at my worst. I know it's not healthy, basically. All of the time, I always see people, either IRL or online, always say, oh, it's good to say how you feel. Is it? When you're a weirdo, is it? When you're not entirely normal and your problems are more complex, or your problems are a little complicated, or your situation is a little too much, is it? Like, no, I'm not gonna talk about, oh, I broke up with my boyfriend and I feel bad. I'm gonna talk about something a lot more alarming. And people usually are like, wow, I don't know what to say about that. And I say, yeah, obviously, thank God, actually. Because it means that if people knew what to say all the time about certain things that happened in my life, the world will be a little fucked up. That will mean that they know or experience that close, and I will prefer if no one went through that. But I would still like it if people at least try to understand me. That'd be cool. Right, to simulate the situation, or whatever that means. I don't know what I'm saying. I just wanted to get it out of my head so I don't have to think about it any longer, which is kind of helping me. But I feel like I'm not making much sense except for myself, because I understand myself. I always dull into myself really hard when I'm alone. When I'm alone, I like to think about my life so I can get better, or so I can feel better about myself. And sometimes it works, most of the time it doesn't. But when it works, it's really good, because I get to move on through the day and feel more motivated to do the things I always wanted to do, or I want to focus on doing. And it's just very simple. I always try to understand myself so I know what I want and what I need. There's a big difference in wanting and needed, right? The things I need, I have, which is something that makes me happy. I need a house. I need food. I need, to be healthy. And I'm glad that I can have that, because I need safety, which is great. I feel great for the fact that I can finally feel safe, wherever I am. That I can finally feel calm and not paranoid looking. Sometimes I do look to my sides and stuff, and I sometimes look constantly behind me, but that's only sometimes. Before, it was constantly, and I will try to avoid people as soon as possible, but not anymore. I feel a little overwhelmed sometimes, but that's fine. That's just like occasions, and it happened. For example, yesterday, I was coming back from my academy, and I don't know why, but in the bus, my paranoia kind of started peaking a little bit, and I started looking a lot to the sides or the windows. I don't know why. That doesn't make sense, but I kept doing it. And when I get off the bus, someone tapped my shoulder to ask me something, and I jumped. I was legitimately scared, but it was just a lady asking me about the socks I was wearing, because I was wearing some kitty socks that my mom said, hey, I found these and I thought they were pretty cute. I bet you like them. And I'm like, I'm not really a fan of those, but I mean, if my mom bought them for me, I'm gonna use them anyway. I mean, I'm not gonna not use something someone gave me for free, like, that's the least I can do for a gift, right? But this lady was just like, oh my god, your socks are super cute. I just wanted to ask you, where do you get those? And I'm like, around here, I think. They were a gift, It's just like, oh, they're so cute. I never seen something like that. Wow. And I felt so stupid afterwards, because I can't believe that I got so freaked out over just a lady asking me something so simple. That's not it's not something that should happen. I just realized I could do this. Oh, silly me. Wait a minute. Oh, fuck. Wait, I think I can. What if I... Oh, that's even better. Alright. We're still back, I think. Sorry, I'm a little distracted thinking about what to do. Damn, I made a mistake here. I know that talking about how I feel opens a lot of possibilities for people to hurt me even more, but at this point, I don't care. I'm just tired. I just get over it like 2 days afterwards. Like, yeah, I feel extremely depressed and grim when someone actually hurts me, or at least tries. Or even if, you know, well, I'm talking about people who I care about, right, that try to hurt me. Or hurt me maybe by accident or so. Or they expect, oh, I'm not saying this to hurt you, and it's like, dude, how do you not expect me to feel extremely sad about this? What the fuck? I mean, it feels frustrating, but it feels in the moment. It's just sad, you know. It's like I can't believe someone that I care about deeply, and you know I did care, you know, and that I tried my best for, is doing this to me, and it's oh my god, I made a mistake. All right, there you go. And I don't know. And the moment I feel extremely sad, and then after 2 days I get over it, because it already happened so many times. I'm just tired. I'm just like, well, I wasted my time again, but well, that's fine. I mean, people do that. I just assume, hey, that's part of life, you know? Good things don't last forever, and even if I did everything right, and I felt like I did everything right, things just never last. You know, my hopes and the future that I always wanted never last for long. You know, the possibilities of a future that I really wish for never last. You know, sometimes I get delusions of, oh my god, can I finally have the things I want? You know, one thing is the things I need that I obviously have, because then I wouldn't be able to make a stream. I'd be fucking homeless, alright? If I don't have the things I need, I'd be fucking homeless. Thank God I'm not. Thank God for that. That I'm not. That'd be hell. That will just make me feel even worse, obviously, as it would anyone else. God, I got out of movements again. And, you know, it's just a delusion, at this point. I just, you know, a few days ago I felt like totally unmotivated to do absolutely anything at all. I don't know, I just didn't see the point of it, you know, because it feels like even if I try hard, things just never end up right, you know. And it's not like I want to give up, though. I always want to cling to something, which is obviously hope, you know, what people always say, clinging to hope. But at some point I feel like, you know, like I'm being delusional about it. Which is like, is there even anything at this point? I mean, yeah, I could do a lot of things. I could be superficial, you know. I could be fake. And I could make people like me even when it's not me. But I think that's insufferable. I don't like the idea of not being myself at all, even if it means more people like me, or even if it means that, oh my god, look, you have so much attention now. But do I really want that attention of people that I don't even know, people that like don't even know me really? It wouldn't mean anything, because at the end of the day, they wouldn't be close to me. They would be close to an idea of me. So anything that happens on that point will be meaningless to me at the end of the day, because they don't actually know me. So yeah, I don't want to be fake. I don't like that idea at all. I feel like it will be not real. It will be an even bigger delusion than the one I am right now, which is to hope that things get better somehow. Even though all the steps I'm taking seem to not really get anywhere. You know, I'm trying, you know. I always try to take steps into having a better circumstance in my life at the moment right now. But this thing that I'm doing right now, saying how I feel publicly, is a really bad idea. But I just have nothing better, no one really to talk about it at all. I know that there's gonna be online people maybe saying, "Oh, you can talk about it to me." Can I? Really? Will you be able to understand all I'm saying? No. And besides, I'm scared. I'm scared to do that with people that have been around me for so long, because I know that things are not gonna end well if I do that. So I think I prefer to just not get personal with no one ever. Because it's just gonna fail. I don't wanna get close to anyone or personal or anything, because it's a waste of time at this point. Because, you know, they're just gonna let me down. Or I'm gonna expect them to understand me, and when they don't, I'm gonna be disappointed. It's like, can't believe it. Don't tell me I run out of moments immediately. Damn, solitaire is crazy. Oh, I didn't. Okay, thank fucking God, dude. But yeah, I keep like, it's just a lot of things are going through my mind right now, so I'm trying to assimilate it in my head in real time, which is not easy. Streams can get very clumsy when it comes to more complex things that are kind of hard to explain without sounding like a maniac, which is fine. I don't care if people think I'm crazy, which is, I mean, well, it doesn't make sense that I say that now, because then I say I want people to see me normal. Well, IRL people, not online. Online it's a bunch of strange people. Some of them don't even like have any basic knowledge of anything. They don't even have common sense, so I don't care about that. But IRL, I do care, because I want to make friends, because I lost the friends I had. So, well, it's not that I lost them, it's just that they started getting dangerously suicidal to the point it wasn't even like good to be around that. I'm like, man, why do you keep doing that? Can you stop? I think I ran out of, yeah, I did, didn't I? Yep. Fuck me, dude. Oh. They just started, like, one of them was like, I played the Russian roulette 3 times and I didn't die yet. And I'm like, can you not fucking do that? They wouldn't take me seriously when I said, can you not do that? Can you not kill yourself? Please? Please? I beg you, please? Hello? I'm your friend? I don't want you dead? But they will just think of it as a joke, even though, you know, I thought at first it was like a joke, right? And I'm like, that's... And they were like, no, I'm really serious. And I'm like, what do you mean you're being serious? The fuck are you saying? You know? And they were actually being genuine. And I'm like... You know, and I know this people for like a while now, right? So I was just like... let down. And also sad that, you know, someone with a life that... I'll be honest, right? Now, I'm gonna sound like a dick, but I'm gonna be honest. Their circumstances were better than mine, right? I'm gonna be honest about that. I'm not gonna say that obviously doesn't mean they can't feel bad about it, but to the point of doing that, taking that extreme mentality, I just didn't know what to think. I was just like, man, you know, I care about you. Can you not do that? But I seemed like I was the only one in the friend group to be worried about that. Even though this person said I'm being serious, I'm not joking, and everyone's like, yeah, I mean, I kind of do the same, and it's like, what the fuck? So I decided to distance myself from those people. I like to say those people were definitely my friends, but not anymore. I don't think it's good for me to be around people that are so suicidal to the point they think it's like fine if you are, which is like, no. And I tried to talk to them, but they didn't give a shit. They're like, nah, I don't care. And I was just so shocked about it. I didn't know what to do. And it was mostly, at first I was really sad, but then I was like, I can't fucking believe this, and I was just disappointed. So I don't know, I lost like all interest in even being around those people. So I'm like, hey, I cannot be around you guys anymore. I don't want to be around people like this. You guys need fucking help. I'm not. Like, if me being close to you people, well, to you guys, my friends, right, isn't gonna help you, then I'm not gonna be around for that. For whatever happens, I'm not gonna be around for that. Alright? Don't count me on that. I don't want to be around that. Because I had enough of people dying. Alright? I had enough of that in my life. I already had one time, and that's enough for me. I don't want more of that. I don't want someone else dead. Alright? I had enough. And I just don't want to experience that at any capacity. So I keep sometimes I go out of my way to be a little too supportive, which it gets me into trouble. But I feel like I'm pushed into like helping people even when I'm a little overwhelmed. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. Alright. But it's like sometimes I feel like if no one helps them, then who will, Because sometimes I always find, the friends I made IRL and online, it always seems like there's no one checking on them. Hello? Where's your friends and family? Where's literally anyone that loves you? What the fuck is going on? Right? And I noticed that, thank God, at least I can, be there if needed. Like, I'm not the best, but I'm something at least. It just gets me really depressed when I can't really do anything about it. Because I've seen a lot of people, and especially guys, I don't know why, that are so, lost in themselves and depressed. And I'm like, why is this happening? Where's your mom? Where's your dad? Or where's literally any of your friends? And even then, I had this IRL friend, right? That I know since high school. But I cut contact with him after a little bit because of things that happened, right? He didn't do anything wrong, I didn't do anything. Things happened and I just cut contact with everyone. It wasn't personal, right? And then we stumbled upon each other just randomly. Kind of recently. And I was like, oh, I'd love to be around you again. That'd be cool, because you're cool. I missed you. And it's like, oh, and he missed me a lot too. And I'm really happy, right? But then, I noticed that his life is not quite right, quite good. And I'm not someone to criticize everybody's life, obviously. I'm not gonna do that. But what happened is that he was in a bad spot. And I'm like, okay, I don't mind helping. That'd be cool, besides I miss this friend, and I care about them. And I try my best, And at some point it turned out to be kind of pointless. And then he was hanging out around people, because I met his other friends, right? His present friends that were not a good influence, as I know I'm the one saying that. I know that. I'm aware. But these people were not really there. They were very superficial, and I was like, he will only tell things to me, and I'm like, do you not tell this to your other friends? You've been hanging out with them every day. You hang out with them every day. And he's like, no, and they don't want to hear about that stuff. And I'm like, are you fucking for real? Does no one help you? They're like, you guys are playing games all day, quite literally all day, all evening and all night, and I don't give you the time of day? Are you fucking kidding me? So obviously I'm like, okay, I'll help you anyway, whatever, right? I didn't tell him to not hang out with them. Obviously, this is his life. He's already an adult. right? But I mean, I was just like, so, like, why? You know, and apparently that's normal. And I'm like, how? I mean, you're going through some really awful shit right now. So why is no one, like, doing anything? Hello? Anyone? Right? You know, I try my best still. I'm like, okay, I have to be like the therapist of this guy, which is not something new for me to be the therapist of someone. Instead of me doing for almost my whole fucking life. But lately I started getting a little tired. I can't stop myself. I'm not gonna say no to someone that needs help, but at the same time I'm getting a little tired. Because then I always remember, hey, what about me though? But what about when I need it? Oh, I don't get it? Oh, I don't get that? Oh, cool. You know? But I still don't want to be selfish, you know? I don't want to be like, oh, well, since no one helps me, I'm not going to help anyone. That's not good to do. That's not a normal mentality. That's not like, you know, if you want someone to do that for you, you have to keep doing it, you know? And also because it's just like, you know, it's like, that's just, like, I don't know, it's just something that how can you choose not to? When you see someone literally helpless, how would you not feel the need to help them? How is that, like, I can't say no, you know? When someone is literally trying to ask me for help genuinely, or, like, if it's a friend, even more so, when they're like, oh, I'm feeling awful because this and that, I'm like, oh, well, I'm here. You know, I make time out of my day, out of literally anything I'm doing. I'm like, okay, I'll be with you in a bit if I'm like in the middle of something. Like there was one time that I was in class and I had to be like, hey, excuse me for a moment, I'll be right back. And I had to talk to someone on the phone, which was like, you know, it was a serious situation obviously, but at the same time it's like, hey, I can do this, right? But then it's like, you know, sometimes I get frustrated because it's like, you know, I do things for people, but then I never feel like anyone does anything ever for me. Which, I mean, I understand. I can't expect people to just like, oh, you feel that? Oh, let me be there for you right now. You know? Not everyone can do that. I'm aware, but it will be nice, you know, one day to be held once. But I never got that, so, you know, I want to give people what I don't have, which will be cool. I don't know. It's kind of silly what I'm saying, I think. It's very corny. I'm sorry. I just, you know, I know a lot of people in the world are lonely. Especially nowadays, it seems like there's a fucking loneliness epidemic or whatever you want to call it. I've seen it like online a lot for some reason, and I see it IRL too now, which is what makes me feel so grim and kind of despair filled, you know? I don't understand what's going on with people nowadays. I'm a little lost. But you know, if someone is in need of help, I'm not gonna say no. It's the least you can do for like literally people in the world right now. If you want change, you have to be part of the change. I wish to one day finally feel like I can count on someone, you know, on my mistake. Like one time in my life, I love to feel that. I love to feel, wow, if I ever need help, I can rely on this person and feel safe. One time, at least. That'd be great. But I don't get that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't get that. Which is sad. It feels awful. But I still want to keep my hopes up that one day when I'm at my lowest, I can actually look up to someone, and that person can be like, I care about you deeply, and I want you doing well. I will hold you in my arms until you feel better. Imagine that. I've seen online a lot of people making memes, or like guys being like, wow, I wish a woman will take care of me once in my life, or held me and told me everything was okay. And it's like, yeah, I wish that too, and I'm a woman, so I think we're both fucked forever. Alright? But I'm still trying. I know when someone is feeling really like shit, I know what to say, because I just think, why would I want people to tell me when I'm feeling like this? Oh, I want them to tell me I care about you, and I want to see you doing well. Or I wish to make you feel better. What can I do to make you feel better? Or hey, how about we do something and we just have fun together and just, you know, just hang out. And oh my god, I want a solitaire again. Fuck yeah. I should play another game. Wait a minute. I'm gonna open Mahjong. Wait. Is this Mahjong? Where is it? Yeah, there you go. So, you know, I was, you know, I already know what to say most of the time when someone has an issue or something, because I'm like, you know, first of all, because if they tell me how they feel, I try to understand it. Oh, fuck, that's loud. I try to understand it, right? Once I understand it, I'm like, well, if I feel like this, what would I want people to tell me? I was like, oh, you know? And usually that works. And it makes people feel better when I'm like, hey, how about, you know, I'll make you feel better. I'll hang out with you. You know, we can do a lot of stuff together, and then we can, you know, we could just do whatever you like. What will you like to do? You know, what will you like to do right now? Or something you like. Even if I don't like it, you know, I'll still be around for that, you know? Fuck it, you wanna play a game that I don't like, but you like? I mean, fuck it. I mean, we'll do that. I mean, or hey, I never played this thing, but I'll play it for you if you need, you know, whatever, you know? Or hey, you need me to come to your house right now? I can do that. I mean, I'm not gonna stay too long, but I can do that if you need, you know, if you need some company, right? It's just the least I can do, but at the same time, you know, I don't know, I just try. I just fucking try, alright? Which I wish someone gave me the same treatment sometimes, when I'm feeling really, really, really bad. Which happens sometimes. It happened a little bit recently, and I really couldn't reach out to anyone. So that's cool. And IRL, like, I have no one. IRL. Fucking, I'm trying to make friends, of course. It's a, you know, it's a slow process. You can't just start fucking dumping a bunch of shit on someone you just met, obviously. But I'm trying my best regardless. It's I'm trying to contain myself a lot of the times on, like, I'm going all out, you know, because I know that if I do that, people are gonna be like, what the fuck is going on, you know? And then it's gonna create a whole situation, and it's like, I don't want to ruin people's days with my problems, right? I don't want to ruin anyone's mood with my life. Wait, yeah, this is an animal, this is an insect. Yeah, my bad. And you know, I know that if I, you know, something that is very a fact that is like very like grim, but it is a fact, right? That I feel like if I happened to go away one day, to disappear, the people, like the few people that will miss me, they will like miss an idea of me, you know? They wouldn't know. So at the end of the day, the fact will be that no one actually misses me. They just miss the idea of me, so it's not even me. So therefore, I'd be technically dead. A real memory of me is not something people will miss. So therefore, I want to live on ever. When I'm gone, I'm gone. And that's it. Now I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, it's always us alone in the world if you think about it. It's only your mind. And it's like, yeah, of course it's just my mind. I wish someone gave a shit about it though. That'd be cool. I mean, I try. Again, I don't usually talk about this. I talk about what I do for other people because it's like, okay, dude, that's like assumed, right? Can we like think about, like, isn't it normal to be like, hey, I will go out of my way to help you if you're my friend? Isn't that normal? But apparently not. Apparently that's not normal. And that freaks me out. Oh. That freaks me out. I don't know what to think about that fact. And it's just like, what are people doing right now, exactly? To be like that. But yeah, that's all I think. I just been dwelling into like very grim stuff lately. As in like just grim circumstances about life and my viewpoints in it are getting really grim. Like it's almost like everything is yelling at me to give up, you know? But I don't want to do that. Which is very hard. It's hard to try. But you know. Ah, fuck me. Gotta play again. But you know, it's hard to try and to give a shit. I understand. And I know that a lot of people lately are mindlessly indulging a lot of things not to think about whatever is going on in their lives, right? I understand that. I understand why fucking drugs are a thing. I understand why overconsumption of something is a thing. I understand why an overconsumption of social media, or just literally consuming anything that isn't really at the end of the day productive, or like literally making any significant connection to anyone. I understand that, and I'm not gonna blame those people for it. But I'm sad. When you care about someone like that, it's not like they're gonna see it. They take it a little for granted. Sometimes people take a lot of things for granted, and I wish it wasn't like that. But, you know, I can't force them. You know, they got other problems in their lives. You know, maybe things that for me, I would never take for granted, they would, because for them, it's like, oh, well, I have bigger things. You know, it's like, yeah, I understand. I get it. It's fine. Again. People are different. You know, a lot of things I will never take for granted. I'll be like, oh my god, I'm very grateful for this. Oh my god, I can't believe you actually came to my birthday. Wow. And it's like, well, yeah, that's whatever. And it's like, no, not for me. Oh, that sounds sad. That sounds sad. And I say it like that. Jesus. Yeah. I don't know. I just, you know, I know I say I love my family. I do. But I can't really rely on them either. Like, I talk about this too with this person. And they said, what, is your family, like, dysfunction or anything? Yeah. I mean, they got a lot of problems themselves. I'm not going to start bothering them about things that I know they're not going to understand. It's like, what? You know? They're boomers. They're, like, already having their own issues that are pretty serious, and my emotional burden is not gonna help them in any way. It's not what they need right now. And they got bigger problems than, oh, this relative was minusly sad. My family is the type of family that they don't like asking for help unless they have to. Like, unless it's like as a last resort. That's the type of family I have. And it's not often, but lately things are getting pretty fucking nuts, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on in the family? What happened? It's basically the meme of like, Uncle Ben, what happened? I don't know, basically like that. Shouldn't compare real problems with that fucking Jesus. Oh, it's fine. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. I'm just like being entirely honest out of nowhere on a fucking stream. I don't know what I'm doing. Is it bad that I just want to fucking anyone IRL to be like, I like you and just accept me who I am? And be like, I want to hang out with you. Wow. Please don't feel sad, Thinking about that made me feel a little sad just now. I'm trying to feel better, and it's not really working. But what it's working though, it's when I think about what I can do for the world. It's not much, but it's something, right? And I wish anyone who's listened to this, or anyone who listens to this afterwards, doesn't matter. You need to think about this. If you feel lonely, and you don't want to be lonely anymore, try to make other people not feel lonely. It's about doing the things that you wish other people did for you. If you want people to, to give a fuck about you, give a fuck about other people. This should come out naturally, by the way. If you like someone, you naturally are gonna care about them. Right? I know that sounds fucking like very basic, but I met people in my life that they say they care about someone and they show no interest in their well-being at all, and I'm like, how? Why? Just fucking why? But it's a thing, apparently, and I don't understand it. Again, I don't understand how that happens, but it happens. I've seen it happen, and it's very depressing to see that, because then it's like, who do I even rely on at this point? Who do I even trust at this point? Because if people act like this, then what are you supposed to do? Like, is there any meaning to anything at all, ever? Like, at all. Anything. Is it fucking over? Is it over? Is it fucking over? Well, no. Right? Oh, yeah, hiccup, sorry. I don't want to think it's over. In the most darkest times of history. Oh, fuck me, dude. People went through worse than what we are going through right now. Like death, war. And what we're going through right now, as they see it as the world, not as a society, but the world, is a lack of human connection. Which you can blame a lot of things about it. You can blame anything about this, about the lack of human connection. You can blame a lot of things for it. But the only solution is for us to approach that connection, to try and make those connections still, to not give up. That's the only solution we can have, because at the end of the day, what you or I gonna do about it? We can tell the world, hey, make more friends, hey, care about each other, hey, help each other. No, you can't. I mean, you can try, but some people are gonna listen to that and be like, yeah, I should do that. They're not gonna do anything. Which, I mean, it's understandable. People don't want to work their ass off for someone that they don't even know, or someone that's like, okay, I mean, I got my fucking problems. I can't really afford to, like, fix your problems or try to, like, be here when I have all this other shit I have to work with. I understand, right? That's, like, just a human condition, right? But when it's possible, I think it's better to try, even if you feel like you're not capable, at least be like, hey, I know I'm not the best, but if you need anything, it's sometimes for a person, at least to me, it's enough for someone to let me know that they will be there for me. That's cool. Because I feel like, hey, I know if I told this person, they'd help me out, right? Sometimes I try to act on that idea, and it doesn't work well. So just the idea of it makes me feel fine. If I'm feeling down. I don't know, I think being 2 years isolated in complete, like, solitude kind of fucked me up in the brain. But also, I'm a little confused though. I don't know what to understand from people anymore. I get mixed signals all the time. Like, someone will tell me, hey, I like to do something. It's like, okay, cool, wanna do something? And then it's like nothing. Like, it's like, okay, I mean, I guess not. What's going on? And I don't get people that take for granted literally anyone that cares about them. And it's like, dude, look, this person was around when you needed them, and when you were at your lowest, this person was still on your side. And you're just taking them for granted. Why? I don't get those people. I probably sound crazy as shit talking about this out of nowhere. I just wanted to get it out. Because I don't know what to do. Tomorrow, actually, I'm going to watch a movie. I'm going alone, though. Well, because no one is available. So, I think I'm just gonna go alone, and if the moment arrives, I'll try to socialize with someone, either, I don't know, before the movie starts or after. It's not an actual new movie, by the way. It's in a place that plays movies, like, often, every day, different movies that are chosen by random. And just this movie is actually one I want to watch, so I want to go. Maybe I'll meet someone that also likes the movie or something, or was interested. So I go, like, it's like, hey, you like this stuff? And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? And then I can make a friend. Wouldn't that be cool? At least I have a good time, though. I have a good time watching the movie. Fuck yeah. But yeah, it's just wishful thinking. Whatever happens tomorrow, I'm still gonna have a good time, because I went outside, and I like going outside. What the fuck is that noise? No, well, that's fine. But yeah, lately I've been going out a lot, which is great. um and wait a minute. Fuck me, dude, I knew it. Yeah. I just don't want to give up on this world. I really don't want to, because I can get very like crazy and awful without when I'm feeling like that. So I don't want to. I don't want to feel like that again. I don't want to like give up on the world, you know. I don't want nihilism in my life. You know, even if things seem very awful, and when things get really bad, and when it seems like literally no one is there, I still want to think in my head that one day, you know, or at least someone out there is thinking about my well-being and thinking, wow, I wonder if she's doing okay. I hope she is. You know, and that is enough motivation to be, you know what, yeah, I should probably do the same for everyone else in my life that I really like. You know, be like, you know, I hope they're doing well. You know, the friends that I cut off that I talked about recently, I obviously don't wish them ill. I just didn't want to be around. But that doesn't mean I don't, you know, I don't still, you know, want them doing well. Maybe in the future they'll contact me again and be like, yeah, we're not suicidal, Lamau. We're not suicidal anymore. Epic. I'd be like, oh, that's great. Yeah, don't do it again. Don't try to kill yourself and tell me about it. Jesus. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Alright? Especially after a few things that I talk about with these people. Well, these people. My friends from the past, I guess. But it's fine. I don't mind separation. I'm used to it. I'm just used to crying alone. Dealing with things alone is what I'm used to. And, you know, it's getting to a point that I'm starting to feel dull. Sometimes, so only sometimes, really bad things will happen, and I will feel very sad, but I wouldn't cry. I just be in silence. I will stare at the wall, or I will just like be still for like maybe an hour, I think, or more, and then I'll move on to something else. And, you know, it's just how I deal with things sometimes, but only sometimes. Most of the time I just cry. Because I mean that's what happens. I mean, can't really control it. But sometimes I notice that I just don't even cry. I'm just like in silence, staring at nothing in particular, and I just, after a good while of not doing nothing but staring at, I don't know, the wall, I guess, or whatever I'm looking at without doing anything. I don't know, my mind just goes blank, and I'm like, okay, that just happened, and I just let it happen. And yeah, I had chicken this morning, by the way, for breakfast. I was just really hungry. I didn't eat anything last night. I've been sleeping a lot lately too. Like, I will sleep, like, when I can, I will get home, and then I will sleep all evening until night, or like almost midnight. Then I will get up. I will lay in bed thinking about, I don't know, I will fantasize a lot of stuff. I'll be like, wow, imagine this. Wow. Or, oh my god, imagine that. It's like, wow. Imagine waking up to this. Whoa, you know, and I will imagine that laying still in my bed, quiet when I wake up. And before I go to sleep, I also do the same. Or sometimes I think about my projects, but oh fuck me. I'm not ending the stream until I finish this fucking mahjong, alright? I know that's how you win once. I'm not gonna finish the stream, even though I wanna go to bed again. I wanna lay in bed. I'm a little tired. My brain is getting pretty overworked. Yeah. So, again, I just keep like thinking sometimes what's a good idea to move on, or what can I do to get better at this, or oh my god, it will be cool if I do this in my project, that'd be cool, or how do I approach this specific thing that I want to do. Or then sometimes, only sometimes, I remember maybe something that happened in my life and I'm like, what could I have done then and there? And then I get depressed. But most of the time I'm trying to think of things that I would like to happen to me. And I'm like, wow, I love it if I could go out with friends and we're gonna have a great time. Or, oh my god, I would love it if in my birthday I could hang out with my friends. At least once. That'd be really cool. Wouldn't it? Like, wow, I love to do something different on my birthday once. Because what I do for my birthday every time is I just have, I go out to dinner with family. And I like it, obviously, because I like it. It's really fun. But one day I like to do something else. Because, I don't know, there was only like 2 times in my life that I had a proper birthday, I guess, like with friends and not with like a bunch of relatives. And it's like, okay, but where are your friends? They're there. They're around. You know, that'd be cool. It only happened twice. One of the people that wasn't one of them, I think the only one actually, that wasn't, yeah, it was my, I think I was 14 years old. Yeah, never mind. So yeah. I still remember it. It wasn't that big of a deal, but I was happy. He was great. You know? I miss him. But it's literally impossible to talk to them again. But the one, my 15th birthday, I think. And then when I turned 16, no, wait, yeah, no, wait, sorry, I'm trying to remember something, but it's getting really difficult, so let's just forget about it. I don't know how to approach it now, so I'll do it when I need to, which is not right now. It's not really necessary. I don't know what that was. It's not really necessary to dwell into that right now. It's pretty fucked up. I shouldn't really do that. Especially on a stream. Especially when it's not necessary. Oh, fuck. Alright, so let's talk about what I ate today. So, I had chicken in the morning as breakfast because I was very hungry. I didn't eat last night. And I decided to sleep almost the entire evening because I was having a really interesting dream. And lately, I've been sleeping a lot. Ever since that stream of the other time, I've been just sleeping a lot. And I haven't been doing much. I've been drawing sometimes. And I wish to dwell on the things that I used to like when I was little again. Because it's kind of like my body's telling me, don't you remember, before what you were like? Don't you remember that? It's like, I'm trying to connect with, who I used to be. But it makes me sad, When I remember myself back then, it makes me sad because I was sad, I was sad. It's not cool, I guess. But I do remember a few things that did make me happy even back then, It's like, you can have a very bad life or you be in a really bad spot, but there are still things that will at least give you some hope or at least give you a smile, which is what I remember the most, to be honest. A little of the bad things that happened back then, I obviously remember them, but I do remember more, the few good moments. Yeah, it's really nice, and I wish to remember them again, but properly, better, and connect with those memories by engaging in things that I will that I used to like back then. Why didn't you play Kingdom Hearts again? Yeah, you love that game, right? And it's like, yeah, yeah, why don't you do that again? Maybe you'd feel like better if you do, maybe. It's like, yeah. Or why don't you watch the things that you used to watch a lot when you were little? Fucking watch My Little Pony again. And it's like, oh, I mean, I only watched My Little Pony when I was little. I haven't watched it ever since. I was like, why don't you watch it again? Maybe you'll be happy. And I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I will like it now, but because I'm no longer a little girl, but why not? Go back to, see if you find something different about it, or see if you can maybe remember something that you don't remember. And I want to do that, and I've been doing it a little bit. It's a little weird to listen to the Silent Hill 2 soundtrack because it's kind of happening a little bit, but briefly, it's what I'm remembering the most from this music is when I will walk alone outside in the morning and the night, since I will listen to this track, this soundtrack, when I will walk outside. I remember the area I used to live to when I was listening to this music. The areas I will walk around. Yeah. The things I will draw too, I'm remembering a little bit. I know I have them stored somewhere, the drawings I did. Talking about drawings, so yeah, talking about the dream actually that I had again. I forgot to mention that. In my dream, I found a notebook with a bunch of like doodles that were like very silly. They were not mine. They were from like apparently some random like teenager, and I'm like, wow, these are very dumb. And I was looking at them with someone else. I don't remember who it was. And we were both like, this is hilarious. They were like characters, like it looked like something that a 16, 15-year-old will draw, at least in my perspective. And did I just finish the soundtrack? I finished the whole Silent Hill 2 soundtrack. I cannot believe this. Man, okay, where's the Silent Hill 1 soundtrack? I know I have it. I don't have it. Are you fucking... I swear to God I had it. The fuck? I remember having it on my computer. What happened? They deleted it? It's not fucking possible. Oh fuck it, I listened to this. And what is this? Okay, so I was getting comfortable, my bad. So like yeah, I'm the dream again. And I remember for some reason, do you guys know about the elephant foot? That like Chernobyl radiation thingy, that really crazy ass mess that looks like an elephant foot, and that's why it's called like that. It showed up in my dream, and I was like, for some reason there was this like abandoned like mansion. It wasn't like the Chernobyl, but for some reason the elephant foot was there. This makes no sense. And with some strangers, I was supposed to explore that area and find something. And I'm like, what am I supposed? Okay, I mean, fine. I don't remember exactly what we were trying to do, but I remember looking at it. And apparently, it wasn't as dangerous unless I was like inside the room or touching it. Nothing will happen. I don't know why. Obviously, that doesn't make sense because IRL, if you're near that thing, you're gonna die soon. That's it. You're fucked, right? And especially if you have no gear on or anything, which I wasn't wearing. Anyone wasn't wearing anything at all. We were just recording the abandoned place. I was like, okay. That was the thing. But I remember looking at it and I don't know. It was just there. And I remember looking at it. I don't remember what I said when I looked at it, but I was alone. Everyone just went exploring by their own. Then I found like what seemed to be like a dining hall, or like a very huge dining area with a table that had a lot of different card games that they seemed pretty new. They were like in perfect like condition. I'm like, okay. And I picked up a very classic like pack of playing cards, and I tried to like organize them because they were a little scattered. And I'm like, okay, I'll just do this. I didn't know what to do, and I was like recording, even though I wasn't really recording. Like in my dream, I was recording. I know I was recording, but I wasn't holding a camera or anything. But I knew that somehow I was recording everything. I don't know how that's possible, but you know, dream logic, alright? I remember I tried to tell some people that I saw other people in the dining hall. I remember when I was like organizing those cards, some blackened men showed up just to talk and then leave. And I was hiding in the most like stupidest way, so they were like, what are you doing? Anyway, they didn't even care about me. But they oh my god. I thought I saw a hand. I thought I saw. Oh my god! I thought I saw a hand. I thought I saw a hand on the side of my monitor, and I like. Jesus Christ. Oh my god! I think I need to sleep. Like, okay, but I want to finish this. I really think I need to lay down. That. Okay. But they didn't really care about my presence. I'm like, okay. I just kept organizing the cards, and then I don't remember what they were talking about, but they left. And then when I tried to meet up with the strangers that was explaining the area outside, and I told them there were some black men that showed up, and they were talking, and they were like, we don't believe you. I was like, okay. I was just like, alright, fine, don't believe me. But it wasn't a big deal. Then afterwards, I remember being in a nice tropical area. It was like a really nice, I don't know, it seemed like a tourist attraction, but there weren't any tourists or anything. I don't remember what I was looking for there, but I remember I was there for a moment. And then I remember I could talk to animals. As in, like, I will tell them something and they will understand what I'm saying. But they wouldn't speak or anything, and they wouldn't speak to me. But I won't understand what they were trying to tell me just by looking at me. And I'm like, oh, I see. You know? That makes no fucking sense. But in the dream it did. Alright? Like, and I only used it for once to talk to my cat to tell him, can you not do that? And then another time it was to talk to like a random like wolf to tell him, you know, because for some reason there was snow at some point also. I don't know how that happens, but there was snow, right? And there were like wolves that wanted to like obviously hunt me because I'm like, oh, food, you know. And fuck, I need a hint. I don't know what to get rid of. Fuck. Is there any way to see a hint? Oh, this was... Oh, okay. And I talked to one wolf that I got along with for some reason. And I told him, hey, could you do me a favor and distract them so they don't fucking eat me? And he's like, I mean, yeah, sure, I'll just start running around and be like, yo, there's a squirrel over there. And they follow me like idiots. And I'm like, oh, cool. And that's it. I could talk to animals. Or, well, animals could understand me. And I could understand them, basically. I don't know how that happens. And then I remember at some point I was hanging out with my mom and other people. I don't remember who they were exactly. And I told my mom, you know what I will want? I'm gonna make a milkshake store. A milkshake business next to the airport. Which makes no fucking sense. Because first of all, there's no businesses in the airport over here. Even nearby. And second of all, a milkshake business. Specifically milkshake. Oh my god, this music is freaking me out. What the fuck is this? Okay, yeah, that's all I remember a little bit. Like, I know a lot of more stuff happened, but that's what I remember now. If I focus more, I probably remember a lot more, but I mean, it was a fun dream, but nothing too crazy happened in it. Aside from the doodles that I was looking at in that notebook. They look like a mix of stuff that I will draw, and then something else entirely that I wouldn't draw. So it was like a little weird to look at. I mean, not in the dream, but when I woke up, I remember it and I'm like, that's a little weird. You know, sometimes, talking about dreams, I want to mention this because it's still like alarming. I don't understand what's wrong with this, but ever since an incident in my life, I've been having these dreams where Like, it could be a dream of anything, right? But then out of nowhere, sometimes, this is kind of recurrent. It's not all the time, but it happens kinda frequently, where the sky is pitch black. The sky is just dark. There's no stars, there's no moon, there's nothing. It's just black. And that's it. There's nothing else. And I still try to make sense of that, because every time that happens, I feel like a very sudden like pressure on me. Like something bad is gonna happen at any moment. Nothing happens or nothing comes or anything, but it feels like I could, like, I don't know why, but it feels like I'm blending in, you know. You know what it feels like to be in a dream and it feels like to be in reality? Sometimes I feel like those two things are shifting when that happens. And obviously it's a dream, right? But sometimes I'm like, I start to freak out because like, oh my god, I'm gonna be stuck here. I'm gonna get stuck here because it feels real. What's going on? So I start thinking that I'm gonna get stuck. And then I get like freaked out and I wake up shortly after. I'm trying to find, oh, fucking finally. Alright, I don't know how to get rid of here. Can't find anything. Oh man, I looked at that. I was looking at this, I didn't notice this one. Oh my god. Okay, that's enough hints. Finally. And yeah, I don't know if any of you have problems like that with dreams and something. I like my dreams though most of the time because, I don't know, that's why I sleep a lot lately. It's just really fun. I know it sounds sad, but some dreams are just really entertaining. And some of them might give me inspiration for a lot of things. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. You know? Oh, fuck me, dude. I'm gonna keep trying. And I remember waking up and thinking about making pancakes in the oven for some reason. Which makes no sense. What the fuck is this music? I mean, sure, I'll let it in the background. I mean, it's something. It's not really something. I don't know why I have this on my computer. I just really want this to be over. I really, really want this to be over. I want to lay in bed. I don't want to see things anymore. Like lately I've been feeling like I'm seeing things that are not there quite right. I think it's probably because of sleeping too much. And my brain is a little exhausted probably, and it's like, oh dude, stop doing that. Oh, and then it starts getting confused or something. Which it happens. Or it could just be you know, mental illness. Saying it like that sounds funny, but I mean it's That's not normal, but I really, really cannot afford to have the time to therapy right now. And also the waste of money that it will be to do that. I know it's probably, yo, you need to take your meds. You're supposed to take these meds, but you're not taking them. And it's like, I'm not going to. They don't help me. I'd rather live with it than medicate myself with shit that's probably gonna left me with other side effects, you know? I'd rather deal with it myself, which is not a good idea, I know. And especially for, like, the conditions I have, which are not, like, you know, oh, it's not in your head. It's, you know, you have to take medication for this. And it's like, I won't. If you can choose not to, it song sucks. I'm gonna have it in lower volume. But you know, I don't want to talk too much about my fucking things, diagnosis, whatever, blah blah blah. I don't want to talk too much about that because it's not really relevant. It's not really necessary either. But yeah, basically, I'm supposed to take medication and I don't, and I choose not to. I'm not a fan of it. Oh, finally. Wait a minute. Don't tell me I got stuck again. Oh, okay, I didn't see that. Alright, I'm stupid. No, I don't know. Oh, fuck me. I'm lost again. Oh my god. Sorry, I can't really think properly right now. Seems like I'm really fucking up at Mahjong, and not even the actual Mahjong, but like matching up fucking tiles and making sure that you can't choose the ones that have tiles next to them. You know, it's like, yeah, I know. Fuck. Alright, I know. I am aware. Did I? Nah, the game will tell me. I don't think I'll be able to complete Mahjong tonight. I mean, today. It's 2 p.m. It's not even a night. Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Alright. I didn't realize. My bad, everyone. Fucking what? Fuck. Oh my god, alright. Oh, I can finally get rid of this. Oh my god. I want to finish one, please. The fortress is like, I think one of the hardest ones. Because I rarely win this one. On this formation. Fuck. What can I talk about now? Oh yeah, I've been listening to new artists lately. And I'm still editing the review that I said I'm making. Everything is there. I just need to edit it. That's it. I recorded everything with my voice with a cold. I was having a cold when I recorded it. As I said before, I was sick. For like the last 3 weeks before I streamed again. I mentioned this in the last stream. I think I need to mention it again. I want to win on Mahjong. At least this fucking tile thing. Just faster, right? I want to focus on this and do it fast. No. Wait. My god. My ear is itchy. My hair is tickling me. I need to cut my hair. Just a little bit though in the front. So I can do a Ashley Graves cosplay for Halloween. Will be cool. And generally it will be cool. Did I just finish this fucking thing? Did the music just end? Oh, no. Wait, if I open this... What's the last song? I think this. Yeah, I think. I have no idea. This sounds pretty good. This sounds really good. I like this one. And you know, it's just fun to get funny costumes. Yay. I like funny costumes. And you know, I don't know what to say. I'm pretty tired. Oh yeah, there was an update on the coffin game 2 days ago, which is really cool. Oh yeah, actually I could talk about what I'm planning on making soonish. I posted that silly you know, Winaero drawing. I remember playing that game like years ago, back in 2016 I think, or 2017, I don't remember exactly, but it was like around those years. And I liked it ever since, but I haven't really done any drawings or anything about it. And then I made like, I made a friend lately that really likes those games and stuff, and like the artist and whatever, and I'm like, oh, you know, and so I felt a little bit more inspired to draw a bunch of silly stuff that I thought, oh, it would be cool to draw this or do this and that. So expect more related stuff to that, and just very silly drawings because they're fun to make. I don't usually draw stuff that I don't like, characters that I don't make myself, but it's not that I don't like it. It's just that I never really think of something that it's like, you know, relevant, or like it makes sense, or it will be silly and it will be fun. You know, I just don't usually have the motivation to do that, but now I do. So yippee! Isn't that great? Oh my fucking god! As you can see, in the window I pop up that I only won once in this mode. I'm trying to speedrun this. At this point, I'm just tired. But yeah, I'm gonna make a few videos with the music of Sentimental Corp. You know, Randy Prozac and stuff. As I've been listening to that shit for like, fuck, I think 2013 or something. And the community for the people that like that stuff is very small. And I didn't even know there was like a small community of people. Because I remember back then, many years ago, in the site, there was like a little planet thingy, like a widget basically, right? On the site that will tell you like how many people are online and where they are online from. And every time that I would go, it was like at most 2 people. Like me, another 2 people, or just me sometimes even. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it was in the System Dead Records side of the website, which is like what most people check anyway, which is the music, because some of the music is pretty sick. It's not for everyone, which is fine. You know, a lot of music is not for everyone in general. But you know, I was able to recover. You know, well, not recover, but they were on my computer for years, and I didn't notice. Hey, you people don't have the English version of this album? No way. I have it. Do you guys want it? Hell yeah! Here it is. Have it. Here, good quality and everything. You're welcome. So some of the stuff was deleted, but I have it. And I shared it online already, obviously, because I'm like, yo, people should enjoy this more. It's pretty good. I tried showing someone once, but they were busy, so I didn't show them more, because I didn't really have the chance. And now they're hanging out with other people and stuff, and I'm not welcome in, obviously. So, you know, it's cool. I don't mind. You know, I'm usually when a friend group or something, you know, separate or have a fight or anything, I always get the short end of the stick, which you know, I'm used to it. I'm like, oh, you guys are fighting? Well, if everything turns to shit, then I guess well, fuck it, I'm gonna be alone. As always, because for some reason I always get like, you know, the short end of the stick, because I'm like, yo, I don't want you guys fighting. I say, what? You're not gonna pick sides? And then it's like, oop. You know, so I'm the one that ends up alone. Which is, you know, cool, fine. I understand. Well, I mean, I don't understand, but I accept the fact that if, you know, every time that happens, I'm like, oh, well, I guess that's it for me. Cool. That's it for me, having fun with these people, whatever. You know, and one time I thought there was going to be an exception recently, but it wasn't the case, and I'm like, I didn't even do anything, and somehow, like, even when I didn't do anything, and I'm like, sad about it, or like, upset about it, I still get treated the same? And it was like, what the fuck? What did I even do? So yeah, it was like so fucking like, yeah, anyway. So even if those people now wanted to still be in contact and be like, no, I don't think it's worth to be in contact with someone with that attitude and that mentality in the slightest. Or someone that acts that way when I quite literally didn't do shit. Alright? So no, I don't want to be around anyone like that. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think, like, they're worth anything of my time at all. Right? They can do their lives, I'll do mine, and just don't bother me. Right? You know, obviously I wish things were better, but after seeing such behaviors and such reactions and such, like, just attitude, right? I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to be around people like that at all. I thought they were better than that, but I guess not, which is like very disappointing. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you need to, like, you know, meet people outside. I know I'm the one saying that, but seriously, IRL, this wouldn't happen. Other stuff happens IRL, which is like, you know, IRL, it's very uneventful, but when something happens, it's actually pretty fucking severe. So, you know, like, I remember, I think, when I told once on stream, I think it was months ago, I don't remember which one, but I remember talking about it once, that I had to, like, search for, like, with other friends, I had to search for someone that I met that went missing around, like, an area. I had to, like, go in the night with other friends and be like, hey guys, I need help, and hey, we have to go and look for her now, and because apparently she's around this area, whatever. I had to, like, help her relatives and everything, and then she was just like, she wasn't even missing or anything, she was just like, she went outside without telling anyone, and then she went to the guy's house without telling anyone, and without even using her phone or anything, nothing. So that's why they thought she was missing. It was like very odd behavior out of nowhere that didn't make sense. And it was just, you know, I talked about this before. It was just really fucking weird. And, you know, a lot of things happened too after that. And it was like, ooh, you know. It was just really disappointing again. Because she had people dead worried about her for no reason. Quite literally, no reason. Which is, like, bad, you know. I was worried sick. You know, her friends and her family were worried sick. We went looking for her. And then it's like, no, she was fine and she was at this guy's house. And this guy didn't also say anything, even though he knew, because he was online. He was seeing that everyone was like asking around, like, yo, where the fuck is she? And, you know, his family was posting really everywhere, hey, she's missing, anyone seen her and stuff. And he saw those things and he didn't say anything. Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with that guy too? And then she got upset at everyone for trying to look for her. And, you know, I was like, hey, you know, you are quite literally like everything signaled to you being missing or that something happened to you, because it was more than 24 hours. And it's like, what the fuck, you know? No contact anyone, nothing. So yeah, I can't believe I'm remembering that. It was like last year, almost. Yeah, it was like last year, I think. Fuck, when was it? What happened last year, at the start of last year? What happened exactly? God, I can't remember. Well, basically it happened like quite some time ago. Fuck me, man. My memory keeps failing me just constantly. Fuck me, dude. I don't wanna play this anymore. I wanna win at least once. Oh, fuck you. I'm trying, alright? Oh, man. I don't know how to feel anymore. I'm just mostly confused. Yeah, the music was pretty good. I'm gonna listen to this one again. It was pretty good. I'm just mostly confused. Like, I don't know what step I should take afterwards. I just wanted a moment of bliss right now, which I know it sounds weird because I'm streaming it, but streaming it makes me like hold myself a lot, you know, like it's the sort of things I will think about right now if it wasn't for the fact that I'm streaming, which is great. It's a good way to control myself and to put like a stop to myself forcibly through being public right now, basically, which is great. Thank God for that. And I know I disabled the comments. I don't want to read anything. I don't want to interact with absolutely no one right now. Because I cannot feel fine with that right now. So I need a moment. Oh, fuck. Which means that if I talk to someone right now, I don't know how I will act exactly. I think I wouldn't act in a way that I will feel comfortable in. Like, I feel a little irrational. You know, since I'm a little lost, you know, and hell yeah. I just want to get this over with. I don't know where to look. Ah, fuck. Oh, okay. Okay, I need to stop doing that. Okay, never mind. I was close to losing anyway, so that's why. I'm trying. I want to go to bed, but I want to finish this, like, really bad. I want to win one, at least. At very least one. That's all I'm asking. Just one. I am aware that I have messages on Discord, but I'm not replying to them right now. I don't care. I don't need text right now. I don't want anyone approaching me right now, if possible. That's why I disabled the chat too. I mean, as I said before, I don't want any comments on anything at all. Right now. I mean, right now. It's not permanent, obviously, because, you know, I'll get better, obviously. I'm gonna be better. I mean, I'll get better. You know, I'll get better. And, you know, always, you know, people can be like this forever. I mean, that's just not something that happens. You can't feel like this forever. Which is good. You know, all things end, even the bad things. So, thank God for that. I don't know what that noise is, but I'll ignore it. I feel something stuck in my head. Yeah, I feel something stuck in my head. I'm trying to scratch it, but it's not coming out. It's not coming out. I don't know what it is. I feel like something's stuck in my head, but it's not coming out. I don't know what it is. Oh man. It's not coming out. I'll ignore it. I don't know what it is. No. Ah! No, that's an insect. Never mind. Oh! Am I close to like having no movements at all? Could be. Could be a possibility. No. My eyes are like burning, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know what to do here. Oh, I didn't see that. What? Oh. I think I'm gonna be... Oh. Fuck, I knew it. I wanna finish this once. This game fucking sucks. At least this layout. Everyone was seeing that. Everyone saw that I was like doing everything, and then it's like, oh, you can't do shit now. Fuck you. Fucking mahjong, bitch. Not even actual mahjong, by the way. It's just fucking, you know, again, just tile stuff. I think I'm doing it. I think I'm doing it. I think I'm doing it. Wait. I really want to go to bed. My eyes are like burning. I don't feel dizzy though, which is weird, because usually when I'm like tired, I just feel dizzy. I never felt my eyes burning, but they're burning. I don't know how that's possible. Wait. Wait. Oh. I didn't see that. What is this? I can't see. Oh. My bad. Fuck. I keep losing every fucking time. I'm tired. But I wanna win. How is it possible to suck so much ass at this game? To be out of movements like so much. The song finished again. I'm gonna play it again because it's pretty good. It's actually really good. No, that's not right. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, look at that. And then the cat is meowing again, but he's meowing at someone, so it's not annoying. And no, I got lost again. I can't see. Oh. Alright. I'm mostly trying to focus on like getting this. There are no bugs. You know, talking about bugs, sometimes I feel like I have bugs on my neck. I don't know why. I know they're not there, obviously. But sometimes I feel like there are bugs in my neck. And I scratch myself a lot. I usually do that when I'm like half asleep or something. I don't know why. It just happens. Ugh. I have a lot of bruises around my body for some reason. Sometimes I wake up with bruises too. I don't know how that's possible, because I don't really move around much when I'm asleep. I sleep like a normal person. But I guess I'm like, maybe in the middle of the night I'm scratching myself or something. Sometimes I will notice also random like black spots in my body. Like I hit myself really hard against something, but I'm like, I don't remember hitting myself here. And as hard as possible to like get these marks in my body. I mean, I will have noticed, right? Because it will hurt. But I don't know why. Just, you know. And I didn't really look it up or anything to know if it's like normal or not. But it's not alarming. But I just noticed that. for like a while now. I'm aware now about it, that maybe it's not as normal, but well, it's not really doing anything particularly super bad in my life. It's not really affecting me. Oh my god, I can't fuck me, dude. I wanna get this shit over with. How many times have I played this? In this one setting. Oh. I'm trying here to pass this one layout. I don't know how the fuck it's taking so long. This is worse than solitaire. It's in like difficulty, I mean. I'm trying here. And I don't know what to say anymore, because I already said pretty much everything that happened this week, along with other stuff that has been happening lately in general. Fuck. I mean, what do I say? I mean, I'm still gonna keep trying to make friends, obviously. I mean, it's not really like the end is near and everyone's dead. You know, it's not like you can't keep trying. Because you have to keep trying, you know? You can't really give up. You know, if you give up, I mean, that's it. You know? It's over. And I don't want it to be over. I just fucking lost the game. I want to fucking stop this fucking game. It's getting me a little upset. The fact that I keep getting, like, fucked by this game. Out of fucking movements in this shithole. I'm tired. All right. I'm still really tired. My eyes are no longer burning as much, but I don't know why they were burning. I'm usually dizzy when I get tired, but and you know, I had a whole meal when I woke up. I made chicken because I didn't eat anything last night. And I haven't been eating much lately though in general. Not that I don't want to, I don't know. I'm just not getting hungry. And it's obviously, oh yeah, it's because I'm sleeping a lot. So when I wake up, like immediately when I wake up, I'm usually like not hungry. I'm usually pretty like, nah, I don't feel like eating. I get hungry like a few, maybe 2-3 hours afterwards I wake up. After that I get hungry. But in the moment I'm not hungry when I wake up. And since I keep sleeping a lot, then I'm just in general not hungry. So I just don't eat. Yeah, that must be it. And yeah, I shouldn't be eating though. A good diet, or just a good eating habit in general. It doesn't have to be a diet necessarily, but just a good eating habit leads to a better mindset in general. But I haven't really done that because I just don't feel compelled to eating as much since I've been sleeping more. And if I sleep more, I don't feel like eating much. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I just want this to fucking over. How can I not win even one? This is fucking stupid. At this point, I'm tired. I'm just gonna keep trying endlessly. At this point, I don't want to talk anymore. I'm fucking whatever. I don't want to talk anymore. I don't want to move my mouth. I'm starting to get dizzy though. Oh my god. Okay, I'm feeling a little dizzy. I should play the track again because I want to listen to something in the background so I don't like. I feel like I could like fall asleep here in the desk. I don't know how that's possible though. I only used to do that. I remember doing that a lot when I was like. I didn't get any movements. Fuck me. This is fucking retarded. Oh my god, the cat scared me. Jesus Christ. I thought I saw something in my window. It was just my cat. Oh my god. Alright. I remember falling asleep on the computer a lot when I was like a teenager. Because I will listen to music constantly and then I could be talking to someone and then I fall asleep then on the desk. I don't know why I did that. Maybe because I was feeling too relaxed for once. Being around people that didn't hate me. That's getting comfortable. I'm trying not to like. I'm trying to focus on the game so I don't like. Well, game in quotation marks, but you know, still a game. Technically a game. Yeah, hiccups. Gee. Wait. I can't see. Wait. Oh. There's any movement here? Oh. Right. I don't think there's gonna be any movement soon. Wait. Wait a minute. I could win this one, I think, but not really. I could fuck up at any moment. Oh my god, did I fuck up already? Yep, I knew it. Jesus Christ. This game fucking sucks. Been debating a few like very extreme actions, well, decisions actually, extreme circumstances that I've been deciding. I'm not talking about self-harm or anything like that, alright? Just want to make that clear. But I've been debating if like even talking to anyone at this point, talking to people even worth it anymore. You know, I know I said just now that I don't want to give up, but like I obviously still debate the idea of giving up. You know, being like, does it even matter at this point? Is the future that I want really worth it at this point? I've been debating that a lot. Just like, if I do get that, if I do get the future I want, am I actually gonna be happy or am I gonna feel the same? I want to think I will be happy, because it's what I always wanted ever since I was little, but at the same time I feel like, you know, now that I got the normal life, well, kind of, the normal life that I kinda wanted, close to it at least, I'm still not happy. So I feel like, you know, maybe it's not worth it. Because things just go back to where they started every single time. And damn, that sounds depressing. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But things just start over every single time. And it's like, if I work up to something and then that thing ends and then I'm back to square one, does it even matter anymore? I'm lost. Oh. I think I'm gonna be out of movement soon. Oh. I'm stupid. Yep. Got out of movements pretty soon. This game is fucking stupid. I don't know what the fuck. I get out of movements so fast. I don't know if it's pure luck or what. But it's getting to the point it's actually ridiculous. It's getting to the point that it's like extremely dumb. Oh well. I want to at least do one before I leave to like bed. Just one. I have like 6 DMs. I'm not replying to that right now. I want to finish this and go to bed immediately. You can't believe that the moment I do a stream is when everyone literally decides to start talking to me. Fuck off. I shouldn't say that. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I think I'm like just becoming very like not expecting people to even be nice to me at this point. I don't know. I'm starting to lose it. And like I have no hopes for like people being generally nice to me. Like, yeah, people outside are always gonna be polite, obviously. I think most people outside are actually good people, but I don't think they'd be nice to me necessarily. It confuses me every time when someone is asking how, you know, how I'm doing. Or are you alright? Like, why do I say to that question exactly? Oh, it's like, yeah, I'm good. Because what else am I supposed to say exactly? At least that's what I think. There's not really a reason. I think being polite is just a given. You know, I mean, if you're not polite outside, then I don't understand why you're outside. I mean, most people are just living their lives. And that's it. As again, I usually just assume people are living their lives and they got their own problems. Obviously, probably, a lot of them, problems that are more severe than any of the problems I could have right now. So, you know, bothering people is not even like a thing anymore. I just want to get this game over with. I don't know what to do here. Never mind. Well, I don't know what to do again. I don't know what to do. Oh. I hate this. Actually, I'm starting to hate this fucking game. I don't know what to do to not be out of movements. Trying to run me fucking nuts. I'm trying. I'm trying, wait. I can feel my left hand. I put it in a weird position and I can't feel it. It's fine though, I'm using my right hand. This feels a little familiar. I just realized I could do that. Damn, I can't feel my left hand, what the fuck. Well, it's fine. I'll slowly regain the movement now that I put it in a normal position. I put my hand in a normal position, so I will regain the movement in that hand in a little bit. Definitely. Are you fucking... Even that strategy didn't fucking work? Oh, fuck you. Ugh, fuck it. I'm gonna still do this one because it's a lot more easy to do it like this. I still can't feel my hand. But I can feel the thumb, but not the four fingers. Slowly getting there. Didn't notice that. I'm a little distracted. I'm trying to move my hand. My left hand specifically. It's getting there. It's my neck. This is the last game I play, by the way. I cannot do this anymore. If I win or lose, I don't care at this point. I'm fucking tired. This game is fucking stupid. Alright? I swear to God, I'm tired. I'm legitimately tired of this game, and also like also physically tired. Yep. Alright, fuck it. I'm tired. I'm actually fucking tired. Fuck this game. It fucking sucks. Yeah, I know. Fuck off, nigga. Fuck off, actually. Fuck off. I'm tired. I don't want to fucking play that game anymore. Ever in my fucking life. That actually fucking sucks. I only won once, and I played more than 50 times. I'm not even joking. I played more than 50 times. Not in the stream, but in general, I play more than 50 times that specific layout, and I only won once. So, fuck that game. Whoever did it, fuck you. I'm tired of not having any movements after, like, for a million fucking times. So, yeah. I need to rest. And I got like 60 M's. No, I got more now. Oh, awesome. Well, I'm not up to it anyway. So, are you got to tell me? Tell me later. Right? Probably not an emergency, so fucking cares at this point. Jeez. I'm tired. Alright? I got something to do tomorrow, and that's it. Even if it's alone, I still got something to do. Fuck it. So, great. I'll see everyone around. I'll play something else after. I'm not gonna touch that fucking game again. Fuck that game. So yeah. I'll see everyone around. And have a good day, of course. Have a good day. Thanks for being around, everyone. Bye. Bye bye.